Hi everyone, been a while. Anyhow, as if you have read the title, today I'm going to be talking about the time I got hit by a car and the message that I want to share about the story. And so, this is actually my second time getting hit by a car. I have gotten hit by a car already in high school, I think grade 9. And when that happened, it was just a taxi, it hit me. I looked both sides, but I was rushing. I thing it didn't turn like green yet, like the stoplight, and my left side was blocked by a bus. Car came, it slowed down, small bump, nothing too crazy. I got lucky. I should be grateful for that. Now, what happened? I think it was 2 weeks ago. At this point, it was pretty much when school started, so I would say 2 weeks is an accurate reflection of when it happened. And pretty much, I went to the gym, the university's gym. I came home, and usually when I go to the gym or some of my classes, I bike. And so I was biking home, and what I did before was in certain like parts of the way of my way home, I would bike on the path where like pedestrians walk. And I remember one time I had an issue. Like one lady, she complained that I shouldn't be here when there's literally a bike path to my left. And usually, why I didn't do it before is because I thought it was still a bit dangerous. We've all seen those videos where motorcyclists are getting hit by cars, and the same with cyclists. And look, a car being 2 feet away from you is pretty scary, especially if you're unaware of what the driver is thinking. The driver might be drunk. You never know. Anything can happen. They might purposely want to hit you. Who knows, right? And so today I biked home. I'm almost home. And then there's a bike path right in front of me. It's on the road, obviously. It's not like a bike path at a park or where there's grass. It's like on the road. I'm on the road, but there's a bike path. And then to its right is like where like pedestrians walk. But I'm not on there. I decide, okay, I'm going to be on the bike path actually. So I'm going straight, and there's a gas station coming up. And pretty much what happened, to cut it short, is I just biked straight. I didn't put no signal because I'm not turning or anything. And I'm biking right in front of the gas station, which you can see my hand. I'm going like this. The gas station is right here. Or like, well, this is showing that I'm pointing at the left, but it's to my right. So I'm biking, gas station's here, and I'm here. So I'm going like this. Everyone, I think there's a car too. They're aware of me. And when I'm biking, there's also like another stoplight. So I waited till it was green. So I'm continuing to go straight. And pretty much what happened was a car came up behind me. It sped up. It overtook me, you could say, right? Because cars are going faster than a bike. And I'm going like this. The car's going like this. The car slows down. It starts to come closer to me. And what I originally thought was, okay, maybe there's not enough space on the road or something, or who knows, right? Like, there's a grocery store, like right around the corner, like very close to a gas station. Maybe it's gonna turn soon. It's just getting prepared to be on the right lane. Who knows? Anyhow, I didn't think too much of it. I wasn't expecting to get hit or anything. But anyway, we continued going like this, and then the car essentially turned on me. It literally turned on me. And yeah, I got hit like that. I don't know. I don't want to make this sound so intense. That's how I got hit. I wasn't expecting it to turn. It still turned. I don't know how the person wasn't aware of me because you came behind me, so you would have seen me on your right, but you still decided to turn on me. They turned on me, and long story short, I was pretty fortunate enough to nothing to have happened, just like the first time, because they actually went slowly when they turned, which is probably because of the gas station. So I genuinely believe that they did not see me, which is pretty inconsiderate of them. But yeah, I got hit, and then I don't remember the. I can't enact the whole scenario, but I obviously like got pushed down, and I kind of like I kind of jumped, but I didn't. But my bike fell on the ground. I got just like I got out just fine. Definitely was feeling a certain way, like I was just shocked or like the adrenaline was high, but nothing I've had happened to me. And then I looked at the car, and I probably went like this, and then I just got my bike up and I biked away. I can't lie. I wasn't trying to stay there. I did the same exact thing the other time. The other time I was rushing to school, so I had something to go and a reason to continue. But this time I didn't see the point of staying there. I could have complained to them. I don't know if it was a he or she, and I could have probably talked to them, asked them, "Did you see me or something?" I have no clue. I just my mind was all over the place, and then I was already like 5 minutes away from my home. So then I continued going straight. I turned, and then there's like this, what do you call it? Like parking spot, like 2 minutes away from where I live, and I just biked there, and I stopped, and I just was standing, and I just really realized what did that just. My bad if you guys saw that. I think that's because I'm recording on my Mac. I'm trying out new stuff, but I guess it can go up again. It doesn't go that way. But yeah, I just had to really take in what just had happened, and I was shocked, and I felt like crying. I actually did end up crying a bit later because I don't know if it was guilt or like I felt like a victim per se because I just feel like it was undeserved. I didn't deserve for that to happen. I remember comparing this to the first time I got hit by a car, which I thought, yes, okay, I got hit by a car, it was because of me. It was completely because of me. I don't really remember if I had the green light, but either way, I wasn't the most careful. This time, I didn't think I did anything wrong. I genuinely couldn't have done anything better to have protected myself. Who knows from their side of the story, but from everything and telling my friends about it, they've all concluded to the same conclusion as I, is that they probably didn't see me or they just weren't paying attention, and that's why I got hit. And yeah, I cried. It was whatever. It's not a bad thing to cry every once in a while. You have to express yourself. Maybe it's through anger, maybe it's through screaming. Who knows, right? You can see my fit on right now. I just had an interview, a virtual one, for an internship, and what I do before interviews now is I'm pretty stressed out for them, but I've done already like five in the past 3 days or so. So it's definitely getting easier, especially since they're asking like the same questions pretty much. But what I do is I always play a hype music, maybe like some Rihanna or some 50 Cent, and I'll just get excited. I'll shout, scream for like a few seconds just to get riled up. But the message of the story is I got hit by a car. I don't think I deserved it. It could have gone much worse. And what I'm trying to say is you should be more grateful. I am grateful that I got out of the situation just fine. I'm grateful that I'm still alive. And why I'm saying that is because I could look at that situation and I could make myself a victim. I could say that, oh, this happened to me. I don't ever plan on ever biking again. I don't plan on ever doing this again, which I did originally think like, okay, I'm gonna take a week off of biking. I don't want this to happen again. But when I talked to this with my mom, she actually told me one of her colleagues, literally, the day before, got hit by a car as well, biking, and she's still in the hospital. So, what I'm trying to say is we should be more grateful. We all face hardships and we all go through a lot of difficult situations. But if you are able to have the chance of waking up yet another day, you should be grateful because you have new amount of time, precisely 24 hours, to live your life. And I'm getting all over the place. I had it envisioned better in my head before I started recording. But I'm just saying, be more grateful. I don't want to be the type of guy that says, oh, our issues aren't as significant as other people's. There's a lot of war going around, with Congo, Ukraine, Palestine. Everyone's dealing with something. There's so much tragedy in the world. And what I'm trying to say is, I know it's not fair to say because we all go through so much difficulties, which are reasonable to feel a certain way or to, I don't want to say victimize ourselves, but to be down or depressed or not have the motivation to do stuff. But we should be grateful that we don't have it worse. I know that's not the best advice, but I'm saying is, in this scenario, what I'm trying to say is, let's say you get to wake up and your day is going to be super busy. Let's say your biggest complaint is, oh my gosh, I have 5 classes today. Oh my gosh, I have to work out, I have to do this, I have to do that. Be grateful that you have the chance to do all that. Genuinely be grateful that you can do this and that and that and that and that. You're able to experience so much things and to learn and get better as a person. So be grateful for those opportunities. I could still be mad at myself. I could be mad at that person, whoever it was, for what had happened. But I'm just grateful that I got out of it safely. And there's a lesson to be learned from that as well. Per se, the biggest one for me is I don't actually wear a bike helmet. I've never worn a bike helmet. I just think it's silly, it's stupid. But guess what? I came out alive. I came out just fine. But I did buy a bike helmet because if I was ever put in that situation again and if things didn't go as well, at least I would have a bike helmet. I'd protect my head. Who knows what could have happened if they didn't slow down? It could have been way worse. So, to sum it up, be grateful. Don't take things for granted and live life to your fullest. Thank you all for listening to my TED Talk.